Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Mobile video. We have more news about Season 9. Officially, the theme of new season is Graveyard Shift, and it is strangely sounds so familiar. Oh, we got a lucky draw with the same name previously. And not only that, we also have the seasonal trailer of the new season. Here you will see some legendaries and I will tell you what legendaries are they. In the first scene, we can see a character skin with a legendary skin, and I am 100% sure this is the legendary Maddox we will see in next season. Now, if you go a little further on the roof, there is another character skin, which I don't know who that is, honestly. And then on the ground, the other character skin we have is a cat face character, and the blueprint is surely the legendary Locust we will see in next season. Now, some people tell this character will be exclusive to the Chinese version because of Supremo Cat collaboration, which I will be talking about later in this video. But right now, I think this character is coming to the global version as well. That's what I feel. And the character on the roof, he does have a legendary blueprint, and this is probably the legendary Holger we will see in next season. We got pumpkins in the drum mag. I could predict that. Alright, then couple of explosions, and here is a very good look at the legendary Maddox. Looks pretty good, right? Now we see a mysterious character and he looks dope, not going to lie. Probably the final boss of season 9. And the legendary on his hand is a question. Some believe this is a sniper, but it is very unlikely that we get two legendary snipers in the same season. So I will tell you this is a legendary Oden, because that's what I feel, but it is not confirmed yet. I can't think of any other gun. It should be an Oden. Alright, now we can see things escalate, and finally we see the Mythic CX9 with the character skin we are supposed to get in that Mythic drop. Everything seems to be really interesting in next season. Since next season is all about Halloween and zombies, we get the haunted Hacienda map back in the game. It is one of the best maps for Halloween. So excited for it. We also get the Undead Siege back in season 9. You already know that, but that is not even the best news. The best news is we will also be able to unlock Aether crystal camos on weapons that did not have them previously. It has been almost 2 years since we said goodbye to Undead Siege. That means there are dozens of weapons with no Aether crystal camo in Call of Duty Mobile right now. Those weapons will finally get the Aether crystal camo, so we can unlock them by playing Undead Siege in season 9. One such weapon is new functional weapon we're gonna get in season 9, CX9. We finally get to see CX9's gameplay inside of Call of Duty Mobile. As we expected, we get the CX9 from the most recent Modern Warfare. And I have seen some people say this is like very similar to Holger. Yes, by the looks of it, it does, especially because of the drum mag. But if you have watched my previous videos, you know how this submachine gun works. Let's also take a look at the multiplayer ranked map rotation. When it comes to frontline, they have removed the Armada map. For search and destroy, they have removed the Kandor hideout map, but also they have added the Kurohana city. This is a weird addition, but I'm so excited to find out how it will happen. For TDM, Domination and Hardpoint, again they have removed the Armada map and they have added the Apocalypse map as a replacement. The Vacant map is also removed from Hardpoint. That's about multiplayer. What about the Battle Royale ground loot in Season 9? When it comes to assault rifles, we will find M16, AK-47, M4, KN-44, Oden, Krig 6, Maddox and FFAR-1 inside of the Battle Royale as ground loot assault rifles. When it comes to sniper rifles, we have XPR-50, TLQ-33, Outlaw and CRG 20mm. For light machine guns, we just have two, RPD and Holger 26. For submachine guns, we have RUS, PDW-57, QQ-9, QXR, PP-19 Bison, Switchblade X9 and the brand new functional weapon CX9 as ground loot. For shotguns, we have KRM and Jak-12. They also added just one marksman rifle in the ground loot, and that is the Kilobolt action. In the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile in Season 9, we expect another collaboration, and that is with the Supremo Cat. What's so cool about this collaboration is, with this collaboration in Chinese Call of Duty Mobile, we get a brand new melee weapon. Yes, this is not just a skin for another melee weapon. This is a brand new melee weapon called Fan. Fan melee weapons are available in some of the other games. If I'm not mistaken, Fan melee did not appear in Call of Duty, so it will look something like this. This means in future we might get it in the global and the Garena versions too. But right now in Season 9 we can only expect it in the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile. Now everyone is wondering what legendary weapon will be inside of the Kurohana weapons crate. But don't worry, it will be revealed in late October. We don't have to be hurry about it because we are obviously not going to get it in Season 9. On September 29th we will get the Porcelain Gleam Draw with legendary Rytec KMR Gilded Porcelain. So let's take a look at this draw and see how good it is. The gameplay footages are from Dark Lord Slays. Make sure you go and subscribe them. Links are in the description and in the comment section. The main reward in this lucky draw is the Rytec KMR legendary skin. If you take a look at the design, one thing I noticed about this legendary Rytec is the effects you see are very minor. Maybe because it is made out of porcelain and they didn't want to puncture the porcelain. You know what I mean? Especially when you are carrying the Rytec, you barely see any effects coming out of it. And yes, you also see this weird face looking at you all the time. Kind of scary. When you reload, you can see the magazine has effects, not something we see every day. The scope also feels so different compared to the Rytec skins. And if you wanted to change, you definitely like this one. It's also worth mentioning that when you do the weapon inspection, you hear this. And since this is made out of porcelain, it's clear that they have tried to make it realistic by adding these sound effects, and I think it's pretty cool. They should do this often. However, one thing I don't like about this Rytec is the kill effect. Sure, it's innovative, enemy turns into porcelain and then breaks down, but think about how good they could have made this kill effect if they tried a little harder. I believe it is super lazy compared to kill effects we normally see in the game. This is the least I expected from this legendary Rytec KMR when it comes to the kill effect. It should be 1000 times better than this. So the kill effect is what kills the hype for this legendary Rytec KMR. Especially considering the kill effect of the previous legendary Rytec KMR, this one is like a mile away from it. I'm genuinely disappointed about it. However, since this is made out of porcelain and porcelain is something we see on aesthetically pleasing things, the blueprint looks great on completionist and tournament camos. I like the face that is looking at you when you use this gun, also changes its camo. But obviously when you get more vibrant and animated camos, you're not going to notice the face. Definitely I will be doing that because this face is scary. So which completionist or tournament camo is your favorite with this legendary Rytec KMR? It's a hard choice, right? Because most of them looks great. As the second best item in this lucky draw, what we're gonna get is the Tiangu Porcelain Warrior skin. Although this is a Tiangu skin, it weirdly looks so similar to Tengu. What I initially thought is that they made a Tengu skin and mistakenly named it Tiangu, but I could be wrong. That's what I personally thought. Just like the name says, he does look like a warrior. There's no doubt about it. I also like the washed up color scheme because we normally don't get characters with this color scheme. And yes, they try to make him porcelain, that's why. Imagine when you die you break into pieces. That would be okay. And here's a brief battle royale gameplay with this character skin. I believe this is a great skin if you want to play unnoticed, sneaky in battle royale and also multiplayer. Why not? Honestly, I like this skin more than the legendary Rytec because this is a kind of a warrior that I want to see in Call of Duty Mobile. As the other items in this lucky draw, you're gonna get some really nice looking skins because this theme is porcelain, so the skins should look really good. First, we're gonna get an epic Razorback skin. Normally we don't get Razorback skins in lucky draws often, so this is a great addition. And there's a knife skin which also looks great, no doubt about it. Oh, look at this gas grenade. It does have some gold in it and that makes it even more beautiful, isn't it? I did not expect this, but these epic skins look really good. Especially look at this antelope skin. It is also animated, but personally I would prefer if it is not animated because it would be more realistic that way. Obviously, we are not going to talk about porcelain without some tea. This tea ceremony emote, a badass emote if you want to go to battle after drinking some tea. There is also a calling card called Porcelain Warrior, and there you can see the mask of Tiangu and the dual melee on his back. The parachute also doesn't look that bad. It's actually better than I expected. And finally, as the legendary charm, we're gonna get a porcelain shell. It's a shell made out of porcelain. Think about it. So if you ask me if this draw is worth buying, the legendary Rytec is not up to my expectations. I wanted it to be better. I would rather buy the other legendary Rytec AMR or even go for the Mythic. But most of the skins in this lucky draw are amazing. So it's tough when it comes to this lucky draw to make a decision. But if I have the Mythic or the other legendary Rytec AMR, I would definitely skip this one. But if you do have both of them and you also think like you should get this one, go for this. But that's just my idea. What do you guys think about this lucky draw and how many spins you're gonna try? Let me know in the comment section. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon. Watch my other videos and I will see you guys in the next one.